What are you doing?
Well, we're gonna have to put off breakfast this morning, Dad.
And why is that?
Because I gotta get this furniture rearranged to better center this energy in this room.
What are you talking about, Ben?
You know, I've been reading up on Feng Shui.
Yeah, I saw the book out.
The whole idea here is to get this kitchen reordered to where it would be better suitable for spiritual energy. I'm gonna need you to move over a little bit to the left here.
Can't we do this in a little while, Ben?
The first step to total enlightenment is furniture rearrangement. That's what this Feng Shui stuff is all about.
Well, that's just some guy trying to sell you some furniture.
I sense you're reluctant to get into this.
No, I just would like a cup of coffee is what I'm reluctant.
No.
I'm much more interested in Eastern and Western philosophy after my first cup of coffee. Because for me, that is when life begins.
Maybe you should wait in the other room. I'll get this together, and then I'll make breakfast.
I'm just going to grab a cup of... Where is the coffee?
Well, the percolator's in the refrigerator now. What I needed to do was to get the toaster and some of the pots and pans more relatable to the refrigerator.
Because they're not hitting it off?
Well, their energy was not good.
Right.
And I would love to take the shelving down.
And, I'm excited that you've found something you can cling to.
I just think I've tapped into something that's, more meaningful.
I just wish it wasn't such a trendy thing, this Feng Shui thing, Well,
it's not necessarily trendy. It's been around for, over 3 years. No, this book was published in 1987.
No, I know it's based on ancient...
And Chinese culture goes back hundreds of years.
No, Ben, it goes back much further.
Dad, there's a lot about qi in this book.
What is qi again? Remind me.
It says qi is a cosmic breath.
Yeah.
Speaking of cosmic breath, Dad.
A mint?
Brush your cosmic teeth.
Oh, God, I'm kind of nervous. This is my first time at a marriage counselor. I couldn't get my wife to come with me, so I guess, I'll just tell you what's up.
Okay.
I've been married about 1.5 years.
Right.
And I have to say, just the marriage process alone was terrifying to me. Things like the bridal registry.
Which is?
This is where you go into a department store and basically sign up for the things you want your friends to buy for you. I find that creepy. It's a very polite, socially acceptable way of saying, we love you, we want you to come to our wedding and celebrate our day, but we don't trust your crappy taste. Therefore, please peruse this 25-page computer printout from the Pottery Barn. Item 2472Z might make a good choice, in green.
So the wedding itself is over. How is the marriage going?
My wife has been bugging me and bugging me and bugging me to get a second cat. She is terrified that the first cat is going to become jealous of the baby and somehow kill it. So she wants to get a second cat to distract our first cat from killing the baby.
Yeah.
Maybe I just have a more cynical worldview. I think this would just provide our first cat with an evil henchman. Okay, you distract the 2 humans, I'll kill the baby. What do you mean distract them? You gotta be more specific. What do you mean distract them? You can spray. Believe me, they'll go running.
I will get the child.
I love having a baby.
Yeah.
What I am looking forward to is when my child goes through the cape phase. That is going to be so cute, where they have to wear a cape, usually a bath towel around their shoulders, and they wear it everywhere, and they're wearing a cape. They're Batman. I went through a big cape phase. There are pages and pages of my family photo album where I've got the cape on. Mm-hmm. And that's where parents have to be their most understanding. I remember an uncle of mine had died.
Yeah.
And I wanted to wear my cape to the funeral. Why not? Why wouldn't you wear a cape to a funeral? And I remember my mother being so understanding and saying, well, Uncle Ed has passed away and he's gone up to heaven and people are going to be very sad, okay? They're going to be crying, okay? We have a word called inappropriate. I think it would be inappropriate for you to wear the superhero cape to Uncle Ed's funeral. And that doesn't fly with that's not kid logic, so I just exploded at her. Mom, I am 16 years old. Don't tell me what I can and cannot wear to a funeral. I'm trying to find out who the hell I am, okay? If you need to talk to me, I will be in the Bat Cave, a.k.a. my room.
Dr. Katz's office.
Hi, Laura. It's Ben. How you doing?
Okay, bye.
Wait. I know this might surprise you, but I'm very into Feng Shui.
Oh, really? Me too, actually.
Really?
Uh-huh.
You know what it is?
Yeah?
I said Feng Shui. Maybe you thought I was saying something in English, but it's a Chinese thing.
I know.
It's an Eastern
I know.
So you know about that it involves furniture and moving objects in order to maximize your tranquility. Did you know about the contentment stuff and the yin-yang? Do you know that? Have you heard of Mao Zedong?
What?
Mao Zedong, he was the Chinese leader. Yeah, I knew about him too. He's in the book. So if you know Feng Shui, you must know about Ling Tang.
Did you just make that up?
Yeah. But honestly, you strike me as someone much more Western than Eastern. You know?
Really?
What about your apartment? Do you have your apartment set up like that? You do?
Yeah.
Why don't you come over and check it out? Because I could tell you what you did wrong, or
I don't think it'd be a good idea, Ben.
you know.
I think that it would disturb my tranquility.
Well, listen, I am getting together a Feng Shui study group tonight at my place at 8 o'clock. I don't know if you want to come by and we can exchange
I don't think so.
some ideas and maybe meditate. Do you do origami?
That's Japanese.
Chinese checkers?
No.
Just checkers?
No.
You ever played Bloody Knuckles?
I gotta go.
Dad,
Yes,
it's Ben.
lay it on me.
I bought some stuff today for the apartment.
Hey, that's...
I bought a beautiful center table, which I think is going to really fix the living room space.
I didn't notice there was anything wrong with the living room
Well,
space.
you know what happened was the table that we have
Right.
was too high, and then was cutting off energy.
You mean the antique wooden table in our...
Was that Grandma's?
Yeah.
That's gone.
Okay.
I bought some wind chimes and 2 flutes.
Why just 2 flutes?
Well, because in the book, apparently 2 crossing flutes signifies prosperity, I think.
Yeah.
Also, I bought one of those fake fountains. You plug it in and the water runs constantly.
A urinal.
No, it's not a urinal.
Hey, have you been talking to Laura about this, Ben? Because...
I spoke to Laura about it, and Laura knew exactly what Feng Shui was.
Feng Shui.
Feng Shui.
I can't believe I'm correcting your pronunciation of this thing I don't even know
Dad,
about.
you know what? I'll tell you something. You know, it doesn't matter how you pronounce it. It's
Yeah.
if you believe in it,
Oh, I believe.
then it's going to work for you.
I believe to the tune of about $1,000 at this point.
Well, you know, I have not racked up that much money.
Well, the day is young.
Well, I'm on chapter 2. There's 34 chapters left.
Yeah.
This place is going to be way different.
Dad, I'll tell you something. This stuff is so powerful. This could change my life forever.
Yeah.
You know, just by moving a couple of pieces of furniture, I could be much more spiritual.
I mean, I'm telling you, I broke a table. I already felt better.
Maybe that's not really feng shui, though. But that's just the pleasure in breaking stuff.
Yeah.
I have that.
Well, how are you, Harry?
I woke up with this really feeling of being afraid.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a good thing?
Well, whatever gets you out of bed.
Well, I wasn't afraid of bed.
Yeah. Let's come back to the dream because I think that's worth exploring.
Yeah.
Have you spent much time in therapy?
I had 6 years of a different form of analysis, yeah.
How would you characterize that?
My analyst, he was more verbal than a lot of analysts. But I mean, I shouldn't, then there's, you listen to people on the radio and those therapists sound very verbal. So I don't know, I guess there's a middle. You don't do radio.
No, I don't. And they're in show business. They are often abusive to the people who call in.
I've noticed that.
Yeah.
But you have a show business side too. I've seen your act.
Are you talking about Compliment and Katz?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I've seen that band.
Well, Harry, that was 20 years ago. I mean, we were not, we didn't really know what we were doing.
Well, I mean, but that was good. That was, I'm not, folk is not my favorite genre exactly, but I thought that you sort of escaped the limits of the genre.
Yeah. What are you saying?
Well, it's limiting because any sign of craft is suspect.
Yes. Yes.
And, what you brought to it was a sense of craft, so that there was a faux kind of craftlessness that masked the craft.
Well, we used craft maskers, which helped.
But I mean, do you get? Well, anyway, we should be.
This is so inappropriate of me to let you.
No, I know. So should we go? I mean,
Yeah. So
the dream was like scary, but I'm not scared. See, that's
Right.
that's what.
Let me ask you this, Harry. The first time you saw a compliment, Katz, when was it exactly, and what were you feeling? You know, I'm a little embarrassed that you know about the existence of the band.
Oh, believe me, it's embarrassing for me because I have this feeling that any existence of you outside this room is embarrassing to me.
Yeah.
You know, I have this fantasy that you stop existing when I leave the room.
Well, traditionally, I shouldn't really exist in your mind outside of this room. But it's difficult, Harry, when you achieve a certain amount of notoriety to maintain a low profile.
Are you talking about me?
No, actually, I was talking about me.
Oh. See, I think that my problem is that that respect that we were talking about.
Yeah.
That's why I got into show business, and I don't think you can get respect for being in show business.
Well, see, I disagree. I think I have an enormous amount of respect for anybody who makes their living in show business. It's such a competitive...
Didn't you guys do a song that sort of sounded like respect?
Yeah, we did. I think I know the song you're talking about. That's so astute of you because not many people picked up on that.
Well, when you spelled out, what was the word you were spelling out?
Respectful?
Well, yeah.
Geez, no one has ever noticed the similarity between that and respect.
Huh. That's probably just out of courtesy.
Good manners is so important.
Listen to this, Deb. Huh? Deb?
Wind chime?
Mm-hmm. I bought a lot of wind chimes. But you know, we don't really have anywhere to put them outside, so I hung them inside.
Well, open the window a crack.
Well, no, I bought some fans. I'll tell you, it's total contentment. It's all about enlightenment right now.
You know, the kind of enlightenment we can afford on your budget is fluorescent enlightenment. Because those things last forever.
When you come home tonight, you're going to feel a palpable change in your chi. You don't know what chi is, do you?
I know exactly what she is. You explained it to me this morning. It's my essence.
That's right.
And my essence is going to kick your essence's ass when I get home.
Hi, Laura.
Hi, Ben.
Let me greet you in the way that I now greet people.
You dropped sweat on my desk.
Yeah. You know, Laura, to the fool, life is a series of unrelated events, you know, unresolved gestures, unrequited love. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just regurgitating that book all the time now. But I'm getting into the Feng of the Shui. I see you change the office around a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Move the coat rack. That should be over a little more.
No.
Don't you think?
I don't think so.
You know, it's funny how people's ideas of Feng Shui are different, you know?
Feng Shui.
It's funny how the way they say it is different, too, sometimes.
Yeah, like the right way or the wrong way.
Right, and it's Feng Shui.
Depending on, you know.
In that respect, I just get the feeling that some people's ideas of Feng Shui are better than others, and mine is better.
Ben, it's not a competition.
Well, I did the apartment over. Have you done your apartment?
Yeah.
Do you have a lot of plants?
Yeah.
You have a fishbowl?
No.
Huh, I do. Yeah.
Where is it?
It's in the kitchen right next to the toaster where it belongs. Do you have wind chimes in your apartment?
No.
I have a whole bunch of wind chimes. Do you have crystal balls?
No.
I don't have those either. But, you know, as far as I'm concerned, that's dumb. That's like too new age.
Mm-hmm.
Which way is your bed facing?
It's facing east.
Dumb. So obvious.
Are you keeping track of the score?
I won.
I did.
I'm better.
I am.
I'm more at peace with myself than you'll ever be at peace with yourself.
I'm so much at peace that I'm about to fall asleep.
I'm doubly as at peace.
You're getting upset.
Takes one to know one, way more tranquil. Totally content.
When I was a young buck, a young swinger in my 20s, I didn't understand why people would get married. Why would you shackle yourself to another human being with no possibility of escape for the rest of your born days?
Yeah.
And then I got married just a year and a half ago, and after I'd been married 6 months, I fell down and broke both of my arms. That's why people get married. Right there. I had hoped to go another 70, 80 years at least without ever having to utter the sentence, "Honey, I'm done, wipe me." Because I don't care how cool your roommate is, most of them won't go there. Come on, dude, just wipe me. I've broke both my arms. Come on, get all mad. Come on, wipe me. Dude, you suck. I hate you. And my wife, the sweetest woman in the world, actually said this to put me at ease. You know, I just say, honey, I'm so embarrassed. This is so weird. I'm so sorry. I guess you can file this under for worse, huh? Mm-hmm. She actually said to me, tell you what, after your casts come off, you can wipe my butt. Well, let's not go off the deep end, honey. This isn't about me being jealous that you get to wipe my butt and I don't get to wipe your butt. It's not like I'm sitting there going, man, some people have all the luck.
Yeah.
That is the kind of thing that can be pulled out as a trump card to end any and all future arguments. Yeah, well, honey, I don't think you're respecting my needs. Yeah? Well, what about the time I wiped your butt for 4 weeks after you fell down and broke both your arms, you clumsy oaf? All right, enjoy the Caribbean with your male friends.
Ben was telling me, and this has to do with this Feng Shui stuff, that when you got...
What'd you say?
Feng Shui.
Feng Shui.
Hey, Feng Shui this, okay, pal?
Feng Shui. Is it
He's
helping?
doing it, you know, and actually, I'll tell you who
enlightened?
else is into it is Laura.
Really? Well, this could have a positive social benefit.
In other words, you think he's going to get chicks out of this?
Well, maybe it's, what do? You just rearrange the furniture? Is that what you're doing with this?
Well, if it was that simple, they wouldn't call it Feng Shui.
Does it involve like a sort of a tantric sexual type of thing?
I don't think so.
What's
What is
that?
that? What does that mean, a tantric?
Tantric sex, that's when you do it over long stretches of time. And sleep is involved at times, and maybe a sandwich.
Yeah, right.
But I come home from work and Ben says to me, Dad, do you know that we're all blind men touching different parts of the same elephant?
Wow. What the hell did he mean by that?
It's interesting. It's an interesting way to look at things, is that none of us know what life is about.
But somehow we're all connected.
But somehow the experience is like Julie said, we're all connected.
Nice.
But the thing that connects us that I didn't realize was this big elephant.
Boy. Well, it works because we're all dealt different hands in life, you know?
Boy, is that true.
Did he say which part of the elephant he was touching?
No, but ever since he read that, he washes his hands like 20 times a day.
Yeesh.
Dad, you hold both in one hand, not...
I have never been able to master the chopstick, Ben, and I'm sick of apologizing for it.
I'll tell you something. I was thinking more in terms of when we were going to have an Eastern breakfast that you wouldn't have served me Rice Krispies.
Oh, you
I
meant
was
more
thinking
like
more like just a bowl of rice.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, Dad, I think that...
Yeah.
Well, you read a book like this and you start, thinking more about things spiritual.
I do think about what happens to us after we die, because I can't believe that this is it.
No.
I know, Ben, that my body is not who I am,
Right.
but if you're looking for me,
Right.
I'm over here.
I gotcha.
Okay.
Dad, I was thinking
Right.
about this Feng Shui stuff
Right.
that you're probably right about. You can't make radical changes in your philosophy.
Right.
I mean, there was a reason why I have a particular type of,
Mindset?
I grew up as, I can't think with these things.
I don't know if this is the time to bring this up, but my goddaughter's birthday is coming up.
Mazel tov.
Thank you. And I was wondering if you think that giving her learning to tie your inner shoe is an appropriate gift for a 9-year-old.
I think that's the perfect gift. I think she's just the right age. And I would be delighted to sign one.
Well, you don't have to do that.
Would probably mean a lot to her someday.
The book.
A signed copy of...
Oh, a signed copy, yeah. I've been in show business a long time, and I feel almost ashamed to still be surprised by the idea that people's public personas are so radically different from who they really are.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like, well, I don't have a public persona. Maybe that's my problem. I mean, if you had to describe me based on my public persona, what would you say?
I would say that you are,
See?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just the first thing that popped into my head.
No, I know. That's the problem.
I think it's because what you do is so unique that it's so hard to describe. But we're just talking about persona.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have one. I haven't done my homework. I apologize.
Well, no, wait. Don't put yourself down, because in the Me No One Knows, you talk about the concept of reverse transference, don't you?
I broach the subject. I don't remember whether I go into it in depth.
Well, you could broach it now.
Well, reverse transference is, well, you're familiar with transference.
Mm-hmm. It's where I love you.
That's right. Well, I think, my affection for you is what they call reverse transference.
Really?
Yeah. Which is different than I'm rubber, you're glue.
Sometimes I feel that I'm not made for this century. It's such a nasty time where people get mad so easy. A light turns green and it's instantly, everybody goes from 0 to 70 on the anger meter in the snap of a finger. I wish I could go back a century. Go back to Charles Dickens times, the 19th century, where the worst thing you could say to anybody is, "Good day, sir." That was the worst. Some guy gets in your face and starts giving you a hard time. "Hey, you cut me off at that red light. What are you trying to do, pal? Where'd you get your license?" You just give him that look and you say, "Good day, sir." "What? Hey, I'm not through with you yet. I said good day."
Hey, you know what that means.
I know what it means.
Our time is up.